Arrgh, I didn't want to get up this frickin' late, but I did, and here I am. Frig sakes. I have to go over to my parents' house. Dad wants me to take a look at his computer and things. And yeah. Oh well. It's Sunday afternoon, as you can tell. Frig. Like, I didn't want to get up at 3 o'clock, but I was up till like 7 last night, trying to get the vlog uploaded and things. So that's what you get. That's what you get. So I'm not sure if I'm still heading over to my parents' house today or not, but if I am, I better get going like now. So without further ado, welcome to my vlog. Alrighty, well, I just had a phone call from Dad, and we're chatting and stuff, and he's now taking care of the OCPM's website and things, and apparently they use WordPress for that, so right on, that's right on. And then we're chatting about another thing he bought, because he bought himself something called a G-Box, and I was like, what the frig's a G-Box? And I just looked it up. It's literally an Android box designed to help you stream free content from the internet to your TV. Literally, it's just a set-top box, turns a dumb TV into a smart one. And it's $139, runs Google Android 4.2.x, not sure, probably 4.2.2, same as my phone. And so he's got that thing coming in, and I looked it up, and it's like, holy shit, this thing pulls from a lot of sites, like Crackle, Netflix. Well, you have to have a Netflix account for Netflix, right? But Crackle, Netflix, US TV Now, all these different freaking sites that have streaming content, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. And then I found out that if you already have an Android device, like, a tablet or a smartphone, you can install the program on it for free. Here, the $139 is just the software to run. Sorry, it's just the price for the hardware, which is a dual-core A9 processor and a 400 megahertz video card by, I think it's PowerVR. So it's got like Angry Birds and all that shit, and it comes with one of those keyboards like I bought off Deal Extreme with the keyboard and mouse and all that. So it's actually not that bad of a little device. So he's got that thing coming in so you can stream some TV. Meanwhile, his smart TV from Samsung can actually do a lot of that. But, you know, the box makes it easier for him. That's better. And we're chatting about other things in the live show, and Mom watched my video and saw the food and stuff, and oh my god. But he doesn't need me to go over today. I'm going to go over next weekend instead. Right now I need to drop a shit. And then probably going to head over to Jules' house and see what's going on over there. So let's take a big dump. Oh, that was needed. Okay, well, I'm going to let Scruffy out and then probably head over to Jules. I don't need to go to Dad's house now, so I'm going to go over there, like I said, next weekend. Should be pretty freaking awesome. And we'll fix his shit then. I have no idea where my dog just frigged off to. Oh, he's over there pooping. He's over there pooping. Totally pooping. Looking like a popple pooping. He looks like a popple pooping. Popple pooping. Popple pooping. He's a pooping popple. You think he wants back in? You think? Want in? Bud? Yeah? Yeah? That pavement's probably cold on his soft paws. Poor puppy.
Oh, it's Scruffy Fluffy. He's my little puppy. He likes to bounce around and things. He's so freaking cute. Skeetaloosh.
So I got some cleanup ahead of me, but I just don't feel like it right now. I feel like socializing. So I'm going to head over to Jules' house, hang out there for the day, probably come back tonight, then tackle this mess of a kitchen, because it won't take long. Just got some shit to throw out, some cans and bottles to organize. And next week, probably bring them back to the beer store and have at her. So we're going to drive the noise box today, also known as the Pontiac G6. That has a nice exhaust leak and sounds like a ricer. I should get some 2x4s, maybe a couple of hockey sticks, and a plank of plywood and make a big ass friggin' deck wing on it just so it can, you know, fit the theme. But anyway, I'm going to head over to Jules' house and go from there. So let's do this. Skeetily douche. Where's my wallet? Frig sakes. Oh, I have no idea how well this is going to work out, but we'll try it. So the live show worked pretty good last night. It was pretty fun. We, I think, average, we did about 100 views, average per hour. What do I mean by 100 views? 100 viewers. in the end, when XSplit was just starting to really mess up, there was something going on with it. It was streaming, but I was getting a lot of packet loss. Now, it's probably related to my internet, because it's been pretty whack. That and the fact that everybody with a cell phone there was connected to my Wi-Fi, so they could read the comments from the comfort of their own phone. So that probably really caused some problems too with my router. Like, the router's not too bad, don't get me wrong, it does a good job, but when you have enough Wi-Fi transmissions coming in and out of it, it tends to mess things up. You know, and we had, well, all my computers, well, not really, because all the ones upstairs are cable locked in. They're not on Wi-Fi, so they're all direct cable access. But downstairs, the Acer was over Wi-Fi. The Acer laptop was on Wi-Fi. I think Jules was using that for one point, just to monitor comments and to chat back with people. You know, we had, I think Adrian's phone. Yeah, Adrian had his phone checking comments. I think Junk Drawer Videos had his phone checking comments. It was pretty intense for the poor little router to deal with, plus the iPad, plus I think that's all that we had on Wi-Fi. And the problem with wireless, and I haven't done my update on the router yet, I need to do a firmware update on that to fix the problem, is the more wireless devices you have connected to it, the better chance it's going to come across wireless congestion. So I think one thing I'm going to need to do before we ever stream again is either A, find a different streaming platform, because XSplit wasn't happy with the service, and 2, I'm debating on buying webcams instead of using my Panasonic to stream, because the problem, like I said, with the Panasonic is it just wasn't cutting it. We were getting, like, it was blurrier than frig, and anybody sitting in the back, you couldn't see them, and it wasn't the best choice. So I was chatting with a couple people last night, and they turned me on to the Logitech webcams. Like, I have a webcam right now, but it's a Microsoft webcam, and the thing's a pile of piss. It keeps autofocusing. Like, I can disable the autofocus on it, but if you forget to do that, it's a pain in the arse to have to go do. But what I'm thinking is Logitech makes some nice 720p cameras, which is all I really need, because unless you're a partner on Justin TV/Twitch TV, the highest you can broadcast in is 720p. And last night we weren't even broadcasting in 720p. We were broadcasting in 480p. So it wasn't even a high definition broadcast. Now, if I had that Microsoft or the webcam hooked up to it, instead of going through that piece of shit Easy Cap, then it probably would have been a hell of a lot better. The quality would have been nicer, and things would have been just all around a lot better. So what I'm thinking about doing the next time we do a live stream, and hopefully I can get these cameras before then, is I want to get 2 of the Logitech C525s. They'll do 720p. They have 60 frame per second recording, but I don't care about that. And I was also thinking about getting another microphone for downstairs, like, or even grabbing the Blue Yeti and moving it downstairs for the live stream and setting it to omnidirectional, and that way there it'll grab the sound from all around the room, and maybe that might produce a cleaner live show. Or I could even just use the mic from one of the Logitech cameras, which apparently supports True Voice, and it's not too bad. So, I don't know, it's just a bunch of thoughts of how to make this a better experience for all of you guys. And that's the whole fun behind it, right? Like, you don't get paid to go on Justin TV or Twitch unless you're a partner. I could care less about that. On Blog TV, when I signed up for partnership, and this is why I'm kind of upset that the partnership is gone, I never got a chance to test it, was my account got pro access, partnership access, and that was from, actually that was given to me from a person who, the one by the name of Anon Radio. They got us pro, me and Bill's T-Max, the day that we were doing the live show at Billy's, and I had never had a chance to test it out, because with pro you have 2 options. You can either A, go live and get paid, or B, go live and not give your audience any adverts, any mid-rolls and stuff like that. And I had mine set to no adverts, because I could give a flying fuck about making money doing a live show. We're just doing that so you guys can interact with us one-on-one you know. And what's fun about doing it from the house like I did is then I can get people over that you guys probably never heard of, like my fellow friend YouTubers, like Junk Drawer Videos and Tor, you know, have them over, get Adrian over, get Jules, so, you know, have a good YouTube party meet, have everybody over, and then, you know, they get a chance to get on the camera, and you guys are there to watch everybody, and you can see how awesome these people are, and maybe drive more traffic to their YouTube channels. That's what I wanted to do, you know, like, because like Adam makes some pretty good damn freaking videos, but he just doesn't have the subscribers, and that's the whole idea, is trying to get, you know, trying to have fun with you guys, act like crazy people and stuff, and entertain you guys, but at the same time, try and get them guys some more subscribers, more views on their videos and stuff like that, because like I said, they make great videos, they just don't have the audience watching it. So that's been the whole idea behind the live shows for me, is trying to help my fellow local YouTubers grow and have fun on YouTube and meet new people and stuff like that. That's how it's always been for me. So that's what I love about YouTube. Is, like, if you think about it, all the people that I know, like, if it wasn't for YouTube, Bloke and I wouldn't be friends. I wouldn't be vaping right now, or at least I don't know if I would be. And like, I can't remember who posted it, but somebody posted it to Facebook that's saying that crossing paths in life is something that it's destiny type thing. I can't remember exactly how it was worded, but it was meant to be for Bloke and I to cross paths and become friends. And now that I'm off the Sagrets, that's one of the big benefits of that. He's off the Sagrets, we can live long, healthy lives and stuff, and you know, everything happens for a reason. And I really got to find out what's banging around in my trunk. But anyway, people, I'm almost at Jules, so I'll talk to you later. All right, peace out. Puppy. Beeps. Hello. Hello, Beeps. Hello. What do you say? What do you say? Holy crap, Jules just showed me that friggin' Justin TV recorded the whole live show last night.
It's linked to mine.
It's linked on her page if you want to watch 4.5 hours of live show and stuff. And yet Jules falls on her ass. She falls off the cow right there, which she's about to sit on. But this time here she doesn't fall. But I'm gonna try and download this and cut it up and put it up on YouTube so you guys can watch it. Or I might just upload the whole damn thing to YouTube so you guys can watch it. Frig it. So we got a new game to play on the next live show. Jules found this while she was cleaning house today. It's shot for shot checkers. Yup.
Jump shot.
I think it's, yeah, it looks like checkers because they're all the same.
Jump shot.
Yeah, it's called Jump Shots. And it's got a storage drawer for cigars and stuff, or my vape, whatever. And we can totally get liquored while we play some checkers. I just don't know what happens when you get to the other side of the board. How do you king it? But
maybe you could have done a shot in it.
Maybe. And we can do shots of beer, shots of liquor, shots of Caesars, whatever. It's the only game I'll try to lose. Alrighty, well, I don't even know what time it is because I don't have my keys in the ignition. But it is currently, you gonna tell me? 8 o'clock at night. I'm gonna head her home. Jules is having problems putting the kids to sleep. They're fighting and stuff. Probably because they had a lot of sugar today. So I'm gonna head her home, let her deal with the kids, and go from there. So let's get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, and Jules says bye. Oh shit, we got an accident, people. We got an accident. Looks like somebody jumped the gun and took out a pickup truck. Oh, for frig's sakes, you know. What a mess. Oh well. Hopefully nobody was hurt, but people gotta learn how to drive and things. And I'm home.
Text message.
Yup. Woo haha, text message. Oh, hello guys. So, just went and watched some YouTube videos. Pug One's putting up a shed. It's got some weird boards, some interlocking jobbies. Those are kind of crazy. I've never seen that before, but pretty awesome nonetheless. I'm thinking that I might see how much of that popcorn chicken's left. Holy shit, we barely put a dent in it. Friggin' rights. And I'm gonna go ahead and cook up some of this stuff and eat that because I am hungry and I don't really feel like cooking that ham. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, I figured while I was waiting for this to cook, so I got 12 minutes on the clock, I'd clean off my counter, and I did, so that's right on. Just got to clean off the table a bit, but I got a bowl of chips here I'm going to bring upstairs. Probably frig them over while trying to finish watching Lost. Fuck, is that show ever confusing. Season 6, the final season, it just, like, makes your brain hurt. Because it's like they're jumping between two realities, and it's just totally just gets you, you know? Once I'm done with Lost, can't wait for that to be happening, I'm going to check out this Doctor Who, because there was a lot of references to Doctor Who last night on the live show. Mainly, Tor said that my Kranger Pro Tank 2 sitting in the Vamo V3 looked like Doctor Who's screwdriver. And that's when I, basically explained to her that the first mod ever made was actually made from an electric screwdriver. Somebody decided to see what happens if you put a coil onto it and friggin' vape it, and it worked. So that was the original mod ever made, was from a cordless screwdriver, and then it just kind of evolved from there. So that's pretty friggin' awesome. What flavor are those? Those are fucking delicious. Alright, dinner is served, and so is the beer. So I'm gonna go upstairs, eat and drink this. I'm just chatting with Capus there. He's big times on the vape. Big vapor now, so that's right on, I'm glad he's done with that, with the nonsense of smoking. But yeah, he's noticing now, like, he's quit Friday. As of 3:30 on Friday was his last cigarette. And he had Friday he got home and he noticed the package was in the mail. So he basically hooked up his EVOD. He bought the EVOD. No. What did he buy? No, yeah, that's right. He has the EVOD, same as this thing, but it's not variable voltage, so it's at 3.7 volts, which is fine. And he got the BCC canister. And he got the 2-pack of that, 1 charger, 3 bottles of snot, and I think a carrying case. For some reason I think he got a carrying case. I think so. Anyway, he bought the starter kit. So he got 2 batteries, 2 canisters, 3 bottles of stuff. Unfortunately, he bought ice cap like I did. Gross. He got cherry, ice cap, and, oh yeah, Du Maurier. Cigarettes. It tastes like cigarettes. Smoking tobacco. So he bought those 3. He left the ice cap here, probably on purpose. I don't blame him. So he started Friday, probably, I'm going to say, after he got everything set up and everything ready to go, probably around 4 o'clock, started vaping, and he hasn't looked back since. So I asked him, I'm like, have you noticed being around smokers, the smell of it? And he's like, dude, I went to the grocery store today, and there's a guy outside smoking, and I smelt it, and oh my God, does it ever smell bad? I'm like, I know, but remember when we were smokers, and you never smelt it? He's like, I know, and I'm like, it's amazing how, and this is the way I see it, is your brain reprograms itself to go, this is where the nicotine is, not in that cigarette. You want this, not that cigarette. And now your brain's doing everything possible to make sure you never put another cigarette in your mouth by making them smell bad. And chances are, if I were to grab a cigarette now, I have none, and even if I did, I wouldn't. If I were to grab a cigarette now, light it, bring it to my mouth, and chatch on it, the taste would probably be so undesirable in my mouth, I'd probably throw up. So, now a lot of people on YouTube's told me, oh Adam, after a month you should try having just 1 cigarette just to see how it tastes so much different and stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just keep on vaping. I love this new hobby. It's friggin' awesome. Well, this thing's full. Nice. This one doesn't hit as hard as a friggin' Pro Tank, that's for sure. But I love this new hobby. It's great. Got me off the cigarettes, and all I gotta say is right on. So, anybody who smokes, you know what they say, smoking's dead, vaping is the future, and vaping is now. Rep Trappers. Freaking love that guy, Rep Trappers. Sick as tits! You know what? Yeah, I could see why people would say this looks like Doctor Who's screwdriver. Huh. I gotta really watch this show, I guess. Huh, maybe Doctor Who's on the vape. We don't know. Well, I killed that popcorn chicken. Sure did. And I killed not 1, but 2 beers. And working on number 3 as we speak. Yeah, I did. Look, you can tell. I freaking hate how this camera's light makes my eyeballs look yellow. It's freaking dicked. But Cap has just sent me, he's been doing a lot of research on e-vaping and the bad effects and all that. And he sent me a video done by, anyway, I put the video on my Facebook fan page. And basically it compares the damages caused by e-vaping versus smoking cigarettes. And you wouldn't believe how... I couldn't believe how bad cigarettes are. Like, I know they're bad, but I couldn't believe how bad until I saw that video and went, no wonder why I used to wake up every morning and go, it's Thursday afternoon. I feel like a bag of shit. Welcome to my vlog. You know? Like, really, like, they're... Wow. That's all I gotta say is wow. I watched that video. It was kind of rough to get through because of the accent on the scientists. I think they're Greek or Italian, whatever. You can obviously tell that English wasn't... Ignore that. That was probably a desk particle. But you can obviously tell that English is not their first language, as they had a hard time doing translations and getting the words out. But what they do is they have this machine that smokes a Marlboro cigarette, and they would have basically the cigarette smoke go in, and then they'd inject it into healthy heart cells type thing as a lab test. And they showed the damages done. And honestly, you guys should go over to the Facebook fan page. Links in the description. I don't think you need to like the page, but if you're there and you want to like the page, like the page. I put up some funny stuff sometimes. It's pretty cool. But there's a video on there showing the differences between e-vaping or electronic cigarettes versus cigarettes, and holy shit. I saw that and went, thank God I quit smoking and I changed to vaping, because, yup, best thing I ever did for myself. Best thing. People, I'm going to call her quits for tonight. It's currently 11 o'clock. I'm going to get this thing all edited up, rendered and all that jazz. I really want to go play some Mafia 2 for the gaming channel, so I'm going to go do that. And probably go to bed early tonight, because tomorrow I got some things. On Wednesday I got to go back to Doc, because he wants to see how I'm doing after last Monday's coughing up blood incident. So, if you like today's video, click that like button. I really like it when you do that, because it lets me know you like the video, and I like that kind. Yeah. Comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.